Recognize me this evening with this award. Thank you.
I'll have to go there soon. Our next award tonight will be the 2012 Griff and June Glover Award for Distinguished Service. This award is given to the person who best exemplifies the late Griff and June Glover's outstanding service to the NCRLA above and beyond the call of duty for the association. This means the winner will have made significant contributions of time and effort in helping NCRLA accomplish its mission of protecting, promoting, informing, and improving the restaurant and lodging industries of North Carolina. Here to present this year's award is last year's winner, Billy Sewell of Platinum Corral. Billy?
Good evening. Thank you for certainly this opportunity this evening. This is such a special honor for me because it certainly makes you feel humbled that your other restaurateurs and your members in this family recognize you for what you do as daily duties and activities. So all of you folks who are at the bar or at the station, please step forward for just a minute because I do think you'll be most impressed with this individual that we're going to honor at this time. In the restaurant industry, we're a family and we're also competitors, but we recognize when we see distinguished service and outstanding workmanship in our industry. This person, the recipient of tonight's award, started in an hourly position, but he took it from an hourly role to a career role, went from dishwasher, as we call it, from the dish room to the boardroom. And we're very excited to recognize those folks who took a year's opportunity and turned it into a career. This individual went from a dish room attendant all the way to the CEO of K&W Cafeteria and spent 40 years with this outstanding company. He then later moved to Claremont Foods and JP Steakhouses and did an outstanding job to improve and renovate and certainly move that company forward. But tonight's winner, Jimmy Sizemore, is certainly a very proud and a very unique person that is very, in the sense of the word, he is most deserving of this honor this evening. He's been a very active member of our Restaurant and Lodging Association for a very long time and a number of years. He served on the governmental affairs with me for a number of years, and then he also worked real hard in starting, he had a golf tournament called the Food Guys Golf Tournament in South Carolina, but he also stepped forward to that golf tournament, and when we started the Hospitality and Educational Foundation, when we used the golf tournament as a way to raise money, Jimmy stepped forward and certainly moved his monies that he was honoring the Habitat for Humanity and moved those towards the Restaurant and Lodging Association and the Hospitality Educational Foundation. And through the last 5 years, there's been over $150,000 that's been raised for the Educational Foundation through Jimmy's efforts and Jimmy's work. For the last 21 years, Jimmy's family, with his wife Mary and 2 sons, have also been involved in the restaurant industry and are certainly currently involved in his business today. But I can go on and on, but I spoke to him earlier and I said, you know, I want to give you an opportunity to speak. He says, well, I've only got a 15 or 20-minute presentation with slides and PowerPoints. He says, I hope that won't be too long. I said, well, the time is yours. We want to honor you at this time. But this is certainly a humbling experience to be recognized myself. And I was preparing my comments, and as Paul and his staff had given me the information, they had put a little side comment because of my work with them. They know from time to time that I ad-lib and put my own comments in. So from a competitor with K&W Cafeteria and also with JP Steakhouses in Claremont, we want to keep you more busy in the industry so you'll pay less attention to day because you've always been a good competitor of ours. But we thank you for your work and your service to the industry. But as my assistant was typing it off, and she says, you won this award last year. I said, yes. She says, well, the guy that you're presenting to's got a lot more accomplishments. He maybe should have gotten it last year. I said, well, thank you. I won't take you back to part-time, but nonetheless. But with that, I want to give you Jimmy Sizemore, the 2012 Griff and June Glover Award recipient this year. Jimmy, thank you. Do we need a picture real quick?
Sure.
Thank you, everyone, and I am humbled by this award. So many people in our industry and people that I work with, especially on the board, I see them do the things that I've done every day and at every meeting I go to. And for me to get an award for what, you know, I see so many people do, I'm just proud and humbled, and I really appreciate it. And I thank the board members and MCRLA and anyone else that had a part in that. I have worked in the industry around 45 years. I started washing dishes when I was 14, and have worked my way around a restaurant and cafeterias too, for that matter. But I've really enjoyed it, and that's the thing about it. And most of you in this room, you already know just about anything I can tell you about our industry. Once it gets in your blood, you're just stuck with it. And you know, I see now at this point in my career and my time, so many young people and the ProStart students that are here now. The one thing I would want to tell them is to get involved. You know, it's an exciting industry, and there's so many great people in it. I worked, there's no telling what you can do or where you can go just by making an effort, and there's so many people that will help you. I'm fortunate, just like so many of you are, I'm sure, that when I think about how far I've come or what I've done in the industry or how I've been able to help or participate in any way at all, I think of all the people that I work with, and they're actually the ones that really showed me the way, and everything that I know today is because of the people that were either work beside of me, over me, or around me. It's not anything you just give yourself. It's what, you know, you get from everyone that you work with, all the different people and industry experiences that you have, and it's just, it's a great thing. And as you grow older, like I have, I hate to talk about that, but you feel that and understand it so much more. After 45 years and my long term at one post, I never thought that I would, you know, your ego may get you once in a while, and you think you may know a little something. But I've been very fortunate. I've gone to a company, Steakhouse, and I actually found a mentor and with that company, the owner of that company, Jim Peterson, that I never thought I would have again. That I've been able to learn so much over the last 4 years that I've been there in a different part of the industry than I was in, and it's just so it's an ongoing process that you just never learn it all, and there's so many opportunities to help, and so I'm just honored that I'm getting this award for distinguished service, and I can tell you I'm very humbled. I have a great table over here. I won't ask them all to stand, but my friends, colleagues, my daughter, my wife, good friends of mine, and the people that I work with now, and I'm very proud to be there. And I'm very proud to have this honor, and I thank you very much.
I really thought he was going to have a PowerPoint, but nonetheless, thank you for your accomplishments and certainly your time to our industry, Jimmy. Thank you. At this time, I'd like for us to move forward with the 2012 Hospitality Supplier of the Year Award. At this time, I would like to ask Greg Weatherford with Cisco to come forward, and he will present this award at this time.
Thank you, Billy. I appreciate that. You know, from being up here last year, it's a pretty humbling experience, being honored with that. And I tell you, it was almost just as humbling this year when I found out who the award winner was for this year. This young man's been a friend of mine for quite some time, and we come from the same side of the industry. This year's award winner of Supplier of the Year is Woodham with Fresh Point Raleigh. So a big congratulations to Lee. The vision at Fresh Point is providing the highest quality produce to the industry, unparalleled customer service and integrity, and Lee exemplifies this in every way. He's always there to offer customers with expert assistance, sponsoring events, donating product, and whatever it takes just to get the job done. Lee took over in Raleigh about 3 years ago, and through his leadership and the staff of people he's got there at Fresh Point, has just turned that business, a huge corner there, into a thriving business in today's market. He's certainly as professional and dedicated as any supplier could be. A quote from Bob Massive, who is the regional vice president of Fresh Point Atlanta, says, "Lee's an awesome person and has built an awesome team, and we're lucky to have him," and I totally agree with that, Lee. Lee supports the industry beyond the individual clients because of the vision and commitment that he has to the future hospitality industry in North Carolina. He volunteers his time with the NCRLA and the North Carolina Hospitality Education Foundation Committee to ensure that our industry is promoted properly, which is vitally important to all of us. He's continually investing in the future and future talent. He serves in North Carolina, he serves on the North Carolina HEF Future Hospitality Benefit and Golf Classic Committee. He spends countless hours recruiting sponsors, coordinating activities, and organizing the resources to help the North Carolina Restaurant and Lodge Association succeed in meeting their goals. Beyond his committee work, Lee has directly fostered vision for the future by actively employing, and this is huge, actively employing college students as part-time interns at Fresh Point. He works directly with each of these for future hospitality professionals of tomorrow to provide mentoring and career guidance. These internships have served as stepping stones for those pursuing a career in the hospitality industry. As his nomination states, Lee is reliable, passionate, and brings a positive attitude whenever he is a part of an event or committee meeting. He is very exemplary in his field. I've known Lee for quite some time now, and Lee with his wife Denise came here with their two sons, Jackson and Jacob, about 3.5 years ago. Lee started out with Cisco in the South Carolina markets, done a lot in marketing, a lot in sales, a lot to develop his career, and was given the opportunity here to lead Fresh Point. He was given 3 main goals: make a name for Fresh Point Raleigh as a local produce company, surround himself with a great and high energetic crew of people, which he has obviously done. A lot of those here with him tonight to celebrate this award, and embrace and support his community, which he's done all those things. Lee, it's with great pleasure that I present you this year with the Supplier of the Year Award from the Restaurant Association. Please come forward.
Wow. Thank you. Thanks, Greg, for those kind words. You know, listening to everyone come before me, my speech was about 45 seconds, so I'm going to try to stretch it out because I know that's what you want. I'm really humbled. I'm really excited to accept this on behalf of Fresh Point. And I really wish that the 62 people that represent Fresh Point Raleigh could be here right now, because it's not about me, it's really about them. And it's amazing to me to think about 3 years ago that our company started as a hub to reach Eastern North Carolina, really just a cross dock. And now I'm proud to say that we're one of the largest produce companies in North Carolina. And it's great that we're large, but that's not what it's about. It's not about our network. It's about the people. And it's about the people that live, eat, and breathe produce every day. It's about the local farmers that come to us every day looking for a way to get their product to market and the funds to do it. And it's about everyone here in this room. The reason that I'm standing here, it's about your hard work and your commitment to excellence and your demand for service. So I thank you for this opportunity. I thank the NCRLA, and hope everyone has a great evening. Thank you.
Again, congratulations, Lee. Our next award tonight will honor the person who, in the eyes of fellow operators, employees, and community, is highly successful in the lodging operator. He is involved with the larger community and the industry. This person must have enhanced the overall image of the lodging industry and shown an interest in protecting and promoting the hospitality sector as a whole. Here to present this year's award is for the 2012 Lodging Operator of the Year is last year's award winner, Jim Bailey, General Manager of the Homestead Hotel in Spike area. Jim.
Thank you, Greg. In the lodging industry, there are a few who can definitely balance a large, growing portfolio of properties with a full slate of civic and industry commitments, as Doyle Parish does. President of Summit Hospitality Group is one of the rare individuals and the recipient of tonight's Lodging Operator of the Year award. Since 1989, when Doyle co-founded Summit Hospitality Group in Raleigh, his portfolio has grown to include 13 franchised Marriott and Hilton brand properties, along with the well-known and historic Dunhill Hotel in Charlotte. This represents nearly $195 million in assets and employs over 500 associates in Summit. These properties are located in Raleigh, Wilmington, and Charlotte, North Carolina. Doyle leads a corporate team that brings more than 75 years of experience to all aspects of hotel operations: marketing, sales, planning, accounting, and administration. You might think that's enough, just operating these properties and assets, but Doyle equally is committed to the larger community and hospitality industry. He's a member of the North Carolina Travel and Tourism Board, chairs the North Carolina Travel and Tourism Coalition. Doyle is a past chairman and board member of the Greater Raleigh Convention and Visitors Bureau, and serves on the boards of the Greater Raleigh Area Chamber of Commerce and also the NCRLA Board of Directors. Doyle is a powerful voice at the highest levels of the market in North Carolina and as a tourist destination for our state. His other civic involvements include serving as past president of the Raleigh, North Carolina Theater. He serves as the chairman of the Frankie Lemon Foundation, which provides education and advocacy